How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the EZA for the LR AGL Full Power Frieza. We got this guy, Max Link's Rainbow Status. Just like the Namek Goku, this guy is from Worldwide 2021, and he is basically my first year in Dokkan. And funny story about this guy is, right, like I pulled him and I actually managed to pull 2 copies of him. And so I went, it was like one of my first units that I had actually pulled to 69% within its own celebration early on, and I accidentally fed the dupe into the top right corner, so I ended up having to summon some more until I got him to 79%. So he became the first unit I ever summoned to 79%. So funny that. But you know, I always did like this character. He was really, really good, especially when compared to his Goku counterpart, even on release. So I'm curious to see how he's holding up today, right? Just like the Goku, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this guy, so we're here to check him out and see if that holds true. Goku already proved that, you know, a lot of the controversy was maybe a bit overblown, so let's see here. So he's got Key 3, Attack Defense 200%, and Damage Reduction 20%. He gets Key 1 up to 3 at the start of each turn. He gets Attack and Defense 50% and launches an additional Super Attack for 4 turns after receiving an attack. For every attack received, he gets Key 3, Key 1 up to 3, and Damage Reduction 7% up to 20%. He has an additional damage reduction 30% as the first attack on a turn, and as the second or third attack on a turn, he gets an additional attack 50% and great chance of launching an additional super attack. For 1 turn, he guards all attacks for the first turn, and then for 6 turns, he gets an additional attack defense 150%, and from the 7th turn, it is 100%. But that point, you've probably well blown past that thanks to his stacking, right? Since he is stacking 50% on each super, but we'll talk about that here in a second. And when there's a superclass enemy, an additional 100% and high chance of performing a critical hit. When that enemy includes the name Goku, which we won't have here, he has a guaranteed critical hit. So we are facing, we are going to go up against the Gohan stage just because it's long and it lets us stack up. But he is great, like the Goku, greatly raising attack and defense on super attack effect, and greatly, and opposite Goku on his 12 key, he's greatly raising attack and raising defense. So Goku is more defensive, Frieza is more offensive, right? So we're actually going to stick him slot 1 because actually compared to Goku, right, his turn 1 is a little bit better than Goku's because of that extra damage reduction that he's going to get with each hit. Now, to be fair, we do have, you know, he has access to this monster right here who is giving him, you know, 70%, or sorry, 50, where is it? Extreme class allies, 60% attack and defense, right? So, I mean, that's, we got to consider that, right? He's getting an extra, he's getting a lot of, basically 100% support compared to what Goku has access to on his 220%. So, let's see. Since he's AGL, we'll go ahead and target, yeah, since he's AGL, we'll go ahead and target Goten here. I guess we'll just follow through on Goten here. All right, so just kind of looking like that started. That's actually a really high start attack. Wow. Okay. Let's go. So let's see how we do here. They're probably gonna super him. They like to super slot 1. Yeah, there you go. As I say, at least one of them is gonna super double digits. Nice. All right, so 22 million we're kicking it off with, and remember, we are going to get a 100% attack raise here, possibly 150% if we launch the 3 supers. So there's the first super. We get an additional, we get the additional attack for getting hit. Now, we could, like the Goku, we could move him slot 2 and get some extra supers, but his is only a great chance, so we didn't get the 3rd super. His is only a great chance, unlike Goku's, which is guaranteed, you know, in slot 2. So, right, you get that first hit, and then you move him to slot 2, and you get some extra buffs there. But unfortunately, you know, is what it is. All right, there we go. Good job, Turles. All right. So now So, like, this is the fastest we've ever got one of them down. Okay, so the fun part starts now, right? Because now we can, yeah. So now what we can do is we can just start utilizing these domains and help us, you know, just blast through this. And actually, I think they actually have a domain up, don't they? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention when it loaded up. But either way, we'll just do this. Alright, and I guess target. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put this Broly here. Get the 4 here. Yeah, let's just target Trunks. Alrighty. And there goes another super. Oh, nice. Dodge. 5 dodge? Well, actually, I don't know. The friend might have more on it. I don't know why you would put dodge on Broly, but, you know. Okay, excellent. Alright, so if we're lucky, we can squeeze out one more attack from, you know, from Frieza in the next turn. We'll see what happens, though. Alright, we get another super out of STR Broly. Yeah, so for right now, I mean, honestly, it's, you know, I might try him out on AGL Vegeta's team. He would probably really help out AGL Vegeta's team. Actually, I do need to play around with AGL Vegeta's team. And both of these EZAs, for that matter. But I do think Broly's team is probably Frieza's best team right now, so 1.2 million on turn 2, but again, to be fair, we do have double support. We've got, well, actually, I think we have to move him in the slot 1, right? Superclass enemy, where is it? All allies, defense 40% as the first attacker on the turn. So if we actually move him, his defense is going to go up. Not by much. Okay, so he does share 3 links with Janemba, and that's about the best we're going to get. So we're just going to keep Janemba to be an extra slot 1 for us. Although, I mean, probably for the rest of this fight, we can get away with him being slot 1. But we'll do this. There we go. Let him do what he's going to do. There we go. Alright, so, I mean, wow, look at that. That's turn 2. So, yeah, I'm definitely thinking Frieza's probably... Wow, okay, dude, is she super in slot 1 every single time now? Alright, 23 million we're up to. So I'm definitely thinking Frieza is a lot better offensively than Goku. Or even defensively, like, getting up to 1.2... Well, we could have gotten that if we gotten more supers out of Goku, right? We did miss the super. And also, he didn't have any support. I mean, I think they're about on par. Goku can stack faster in slot 2. We kept our Goku in slot 1, and that's why he didn't stack as fast. Alright, so let's see here. Let's just kind of power through this here. Let's grab that. We risk another turn here? I feel like we should. Nah, it's alright. Okay, let's do that. And then let's take that. Alrighty. So we're not dealing with anything too crazy here, and which is kind of the idea, right? We just want to stack him up, and unfortunately, we don't have a new 10th anniversary long superclass fight. At least not one that hits hard enough to be, be a concern. Hopefully, by the end of this, we do get that. I imagine, probably the Jiren or the Tournament of Power fights in the Vegeta and Goku story might be a bit hard. We also have a new Supreme Magnificent battle stages coming up, and those fights are long, but the bosses don't hit that hard. So hopefully in the next set that we get, they do. But for now, right, we're not really sure. Okay, excellent. Are we getting another additional super? So we might not, I mean, unless Broly kills here, we might not actually get another. Oh, yeah. Okay, Broly's definitely going to kill. All right, that's actually probably ideal. Because now we can actually let Frieza stack up a little bit more. All right, and the domain is gone. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put Janemba slot 2 here. Or slot 1 here, and we're going to let Frieza go slot 2. So, wow, was that domain? Oh, well, it was the extra defense from Turles is what it was. Okay. Well, let's let Frieza go slot 2, and let's see if we can actually proc that additional super there. Because we're still... We are getting the extra 40% from Janemba here. There we go. There's the super. So that probably would have done... Well, actually, I don't know. With our damage reduction, I mean, we still would have taken damage because it's a 1.6 million type disadvantage super. But we should have survived that with max damage reduction and 900k defense. There we go, 20 million. So was that domain really making that big of a difference? I gotta double check Broly's domain. I thought it only applied to uncontrollable power, but let's check. Oh, I think it's also planetary destruction. There we go. So, not too bad. Alright, let's double check his domain here. Uncontrollable power. Yeah, so it shouldn't have affected him. But obviously we would do more damage. Alright, here we go. Let's just pull it up. If only because it helps send Broly out a little bit. Alright, we'll use Tech Broly's active. Alright, and let's grab that. Take that with Tech Broly, and then we'll get the full key here with Turles. Alright, I apologize. I've got a bit of a cough today, but we'll make do. Kinda curious where that super is. But I guess it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure everybody on this... Well, okay, wow. Okay, Broly. Stop it. I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure everybody on this rotation can tank it. But I'm pretty sure Broly's about to kill here. Nope, but Turles will. Excellent. Okay, so now we move into the final phase here. Alright, so what are we dealing with here? 800k defense. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, he... There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so the double Turles support really made a difference. So what we're gonna do here... Oh, really? Are we not gonna... Okay, let's put Janemba here. Alright, so we've got a little bit more defense now. Okay. So slot 2. So So, not ideally best for him, right? Eventually, you know, he would rather be in slot 1 because of that extra damage reduction. But still, slot 2, he's going to be okay because we get that extra attack in. So, let's go ahead and... We're also past that extra 150% that we're getting from him. So, let's try... There we go. 4 key spheres. So, this will actually bump him up a lot. And... I wish I could see it, but because it's Broly in the 3rd slot, we're not going to be able to see it. Alright, but the 4 key spheres buffing planet extreme allies is going to be really helpful for him, because that is, for Broly, right, that's he's getting 30% per key sphere. I'm sorry, 20% per key sphere, so that's 60%. Alright, and there goes the super on Janemba. I guess he's not dodging it, but, I mean, he has guard. He should be okay. Ooh, still took a lot, but that's okay. I mean, we survived, and that's what matters. Alright, so 32 million, so a lot better. Pretty good. Okay. And we get the additional attack for being in slot 2, from getting hit. And so now we just need to see if we can proc the Great Chance. So we could possibly do 4 supers here. Will we proc the Great Chance? We do proc the Great Chance. And then there's still the potential... Well, I mean, we're probably going to kill here, but there's still the potential for the... hidden potential, which we do get. So we actually did get all 3 supers here. So this is actually a really solid turn for Frieza. Excellent. We do get the critical hit. Alrighty. So there you have it. There is Frieza and his EZA. I do really like Frieza. He stacks attack very quickly, as we see compared to the Goku and his showcase. If you guys have already seen the Goku showcase. If not, it'll be linked in the description. But I think, I mean, out of the 2, I definitely think I prefer Goku more. Just because he's a little more on place in his team, whereas Frieza is kind of out of place right now. I'm sure that'll change soon, but for right now, this is kind of his best setup. Hopefully, we get some better setups for him soon. He doesn't really have any good link partners right now, for that matter. That's like the real big issue for him right now. Like, the 2 Janembas are basically the only thing he has to protect him slot 1 while he builds up. And he doesn't even have any good Wicked Bloodline floaters at the current moment. So hopefully that will change very, very soon. So, guys, that is it for the video. That is Full Power Frieza's EZA. He's really good. I love him. I hope we get some more content and some better team members that will really help us push him to the edge, other than Broly's team, because he's kind of out of place here. But, guys, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know. How do you like Goku and Frieza's EZA? How do they compare? Which one do you prefer more? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.